63. 63. Roll number 63. 63. That was me when I was in my 8th standard in school. I wasn't afraid of going to school, nor afraid of any particular subject, but I was afraid of roll calls. It was the most scariest and the most shameful part of my entire school life. It gives me shivers even today, just thinking about it. But for my classmates, it was sheer fun, enjoyment, and laughter. Yes, I had a severe speech impediment. I could not say my roll number. I could not say my own name without stammering. Can you imagine? I had to walk for kilometers just because I could not say the name of my bus stop. I should recite my roll number again and again to make it perfect, but I don't know why. When I go to school and face my friends, my mind goes blank. I used to cry at home, complain to my mother, I hate my class, I hate my classmates. But when I'm alone, I ask God, why? Why me? Why am I like this? But it was only my parents and my 3 best friends like Jay, Melvin, and Tejas. They were the only one who should help me, support me, push me hard to go ahead in life. If not them, I might have dropped out from school. Friends, as years passed by, I joined a company in India, but stammering stayed on with me. I saw my colleagues, peers, climbing the corporate ladder, getting higher heights, promotions, but I was completely overlooked. My self-esteem got shattered. Then I fell in love with Shelley. Shelley was attractive, beautiful, caring, adorable, and she was the only one who used to listen with her both the ears. And whatever I said, she used to do it. And we used to spend hours together. She was to love to sit on my lap, and we spent hours together. What a magical moment it was. Friends, I'm talking about my pet dog, Shelley, cute little Labrador. One realization which I have with my Shelleys, whenever I spoke with my Shelley, I spoke so beautifully, without stammering, without hesitation, without any fear of expectation. Shelley made me realize that stammering is not a disease. It's only a bad habit. It has to evolve from childhood. And it can be corrected. And I found and I saw people, great leaders. I'm sure you're aware of Hollywood leaders, athletes, politicians. All of them had similar speech impediment. Like what they did, I need to identify what are my shortcomings, how I can overcome. And I derived a simple formula which worked for me. It's as simple as A, B, C, D. A for acceptance and awareness. Awareness of my speech pattern, my speech rhythm, how I'm speaking. I'm really mindful about my mind, my body, and my heart, how I'm coordinating. B for breathing. From shallow breathing, I move towards deep breathing so that I can speak out confidently. C, cool and comfortable. Now I'm not in a hurry. So no anxiety, no stress, no hesitation. And D for discipline is one of the core and fundamental things. So this is a bridge between the gap between your goals and your aspiration. Would you like to know what are the aspects which will build your resilience? You want to know how you can overcome your fear of failure. You want to know what innovation in today's world, innovation and creativity is become a part of life. And also the leadership lessons, what we can learn from today. Are you ready for the session? Yes, let's go for it. Fact. Focus. How many of you are really focused in your life? Have you ever written down your goals? For me, it was clear-cut focus that I need to cure my stammering, focus on my communication. How should I improve? If you're able to write down your goals, your aspiration in writing, and then able to visualize it, then a growth environment is a place where focus is forward. When you look backward, you can learn from your experience. But when you focus forward, you have a ray of hope. Yes, you can do it and never give up. Action. This is one of the core and fundamental part, because if 80% of the people fail in taking action, and I'm a strong believer of that 80-20 principle. It says 80% of the consequences happen because of your 20% outcome. For me, I was very clear, focusing on more on attention of my communication, how I can improve, what and how I can improve on my body language, my vocal variety, and these little attention and taking action on a daily basis helped me to go beyond. The growth environment is a place where you come out of the comfort zone. So when you are in the comfort zone, you need to take action. When you come out, you come in the 20% of the people when you take consistent action. Consistency. This is the key and the power of any great leader, any great athlete, any great celebrity, any student can do it if you have this key. If you have aspiration to become, say, a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, a YouTuber, anyone, consistency is the key. Just you have the power to unlock it. But basic thing is you to be consistent. I'm sure we all used our graphs, x-axis and y-axis. So try to plot your progress for month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, and if you're able to see, we are all set of patterns. And if you observe, everything is a pattern. Your uniform is a pattern. Your screens are a pattern. Everything what you see becomes a pattern when you're able to derive your pattern and you're able to emphasize what can be done, how it can be done, where it can be done. Focusing on that nitty-gritties of that small element, you become not the same person. You become a new personality. And believe me, consistency is boring. But it has a power to a place where failure is not your enemy. Tell. When you tell to people, it's just a spoken words. And the words have power. As a human being, God has given 2 years and 1 month. There's a reason when you say something, it has the power of declaration. When you honor your word, anything, people come to your credibility. People recognize you because of what you have told to them. Once you have the power of declare and deliver, you are in the elite position. You are considered as the elite. You are considered as the cream of the cream because you, whatever you say, you do it. Your friends start attracting you. People, teachers start attracting towards you. Your principal, your leaders, entire community start attracting you because you have the power of declaration. What you say, you have to deliver it. And total growth environment is a place you wake up excited. I'm part of multiple clubs, not that kind of clubs, but say example, Tony Robbins 5 AM club. In other countries, 5 AM for us, it becomes much earlier. I'm consistent and doing this practice every day, single in terms of practicing my vocal voice, practicing the journal writing, writing on my reading a book. Everything practice has to be done in a certain manner. If you're able to take one lesson from today, focus what you start, you need to finish. Because of today's environment, there are a lot of courses coming in. We join, we stop. We join, we stop. If you take a habit of starting anything and completing it, your focus, your clarity, like a laser cut focus, becomes much more precise. Energy flows with and your attention goes. So wherever you have any clarity, you should put a lot of attention. When you put a lot of attention, you get energy from outside and you start executing it, putting every single action. And as I mentioned, consistency is the key. Great millionaires and billionaires like Warren Buffett, he keeps on investing consistently every day, every month. And this becomes a compounded benefit. Similarly, in life, when you see a plane, it has two main engines. Your planning and reflection should be your two main functions which you will always focus on. How you plan, and if you are able to execute it well and good. If you are able to face any challenge, reflect back what went wrong, and from there on, you can see a different person. I'd like a quick insight about self-discipline, because talent is not enough in succeeding in life. It should be coupled with fact. When I talk about self-discipline, it is a practice within yourself of who you are, how you practice your day-to-day routine. Positive self-image. When you look into a mirror, what you talk to yourself, you should always look and say what you can become. For example, when a caterpillar goes to a mirror, what does it see? It wants to become a butterfly, a beautiful butterfly. Similarly, in your life, when you look into a mirror, you should practice what you want to aspire for. You should look in the mirror that you've already become and having good core values. We all have like good time management, integrity, empathy. When I came today at 3:35, I've seen people already on the conference room. It means people have really good time management skills. It means they give more priority. It has been in your inner DNA skills. So what is your core value? Try to understand. Once you understand your core values, believe in yourself, and having the self-discipline take you to the next level. In today's world, we talk about innovation. We talk about, but when you talk about, how many of them knows who he is? He's a famous Michael Jordan, absolutely. He's considered one of the GOAT means greatest of all time, exactly. And why innovation comes into this play? Don't you think he's just become a player by practicing it? He has missed 9,000 shots. He has lost 300 games, 30 championships, and then he became who he is right now. Innovation is not about failing forward and failing faster. The day you realize this mindset, innovation is all about failing forward, failing faster. Try to fail faster, learn it, get the reflection, what you have done better, and then implement it in your next course of action. Similarly, failing faster, failing forward, learning, experimenting, and again doing it better. Similarly, Thomas Alva Edison, how did he found? By experimenting 10,000 ways of not inventing a bulb. Similarly, in life, we need to experiment. We need to fail faster so that you can learn much faster than other peers. A famous saying, a famous interview had with late APJ Abdul Kalam. He asked, what is the secret of success? He said 3 profound and powerful statements. He said, right decision. And how do you make a right decision? experience. And how do you gain experience? Wrong decision. Friends, we are all on compass of decision makers. Every day in and day out, we do a lot of decisions. And the decisions is the one which will create a new leadership skill, which help us to take decisions in whatever you take. But make sure what you have done decisions. If it's wrong, learn from it, get experience, and then take the next decision. I would like to share a little bit about swan. How many of you have seen a swan enjoying in its lake as if it looks magnetic, looks beautiful, as if it's enjoying, gliding its surface? But what we cannot see inside from a naked eye, it is putting real effort, it's putting action, consistent action, and then it looks magnificent, it looks beautiful, it looks as if who it can be. We should learn lessons from animals. We should learn lessons from the environment. If you start focusing, taking action consistently and honoring your word, what you declare and deliver, you will not be the same person. To conclude, I'd like to give you a quote. I can do what you cannot, and can do what I cannot. And what I cannot, and together we can do great things, by Mother Teresa. Understand the power of collaboration. Understand the power of synergy. Few years down the line, you will complete your universities, you complete your graduation, you perhaps enter to corporate life. But make sure you have to come back to school, connect with your principal, connect with your teachers. I still go back and share my stories with my teachers. That moment is so powerful, you cannot express in words, because the joy of giving is by sharing. With this, I'd like to thank the people that from this event, how you can build the resistance is by focusing on that fact. How you can come out of the obstacle is not looking for outside, but looking inside. All of us can find the solution of your problem. And innovation and creativity. Start experimenting, fail faster, fail forward. And leadership. Take decisions, be accountable, be responsible. When you start doing it, you will not be the same person. You will be a different personality. And I can see a huge bunch of students going out and exploring your new horizon. Thank you, and thank you for listening.